phase 2, maybe go over to further pull if we get to phase 2. It'll be a bit to do that. For most people, DPS and healers, make it targeted with igniting growth. You just drop this next to other fire puddles. Closer to fire puddles you are, the less space it consumes. It's just area denial. The mechanic is the seed of life in the middle, which we spawn by killing fire treants that spawn during the phase. Healers heal them. Once healers heal them, we can use that seed of life to clear the fire ground. It takes 3 people. We'll need to test to see if 3 people have to get in it to get marked, or if just 1 person gets in it and it just marks 3 people. Once you soak, you cannot soak again for 4 minutes, so it's very likely you're just going to have rotating teams to whatever you need to do. Scorching Roots are very much like Cenarius in Emerald Nightmare. If you did that fight, they're going to pick some people, follow them. We have to kill them. Once they're killed, people that get the clear debuff have to then clear them, so then the healers can heal them. So there is a bit of synergy there that we have to do. It's unknown how many roots will spawn. We'll obviously figure that out in the first few pulls, and then how much HP they have and all that stuff. Tank mechanic, Toth, it's just like normal, except it hits very hard, and at the end of the charge it now explodes based on how far away you are. So it'll do like 2-ish million damage to us, and then it's like 600k to the whole raid, reduced by how far he travels. The Mythic only mechanic is the next one we'll have to test, is Blazing Thorns. It's basically just swirlies on the ground. Don't be in them. They form into a fire orb. Fire orb tries to get to the boss. If it gets to the boss, he gets a 20% damage increase buff for 10 seconds, and this stacks for the boss. If you collect the orb, much like Smolderon, you take a little bit of damage, and you get a 10-second dot, but you also get a plus 20% crit bonus. On Mythic, you also get a debuff where you take 250% damage by touching another orb. It's worth testing if you can get to at all, because if the buff stacks, it might be worth doing that. But if not, your goal is to just pick up one and stick with it. Everything else in the phase is just from normal. Fire patches don't stand on them. AoE damage from the boss is just every time he casts Raging Inferno, he gains a buff of that, does more damage. And the Raging Inferno is his 100 energy ultimate. Just stand in the big green bramble safety zone that the healers make, or you will just instantly die. That's phase 1, so we'll just get ready, check, and go. And then we can iterate on stuff as we go. If we get to phase 2, I'll go over phase 2 stuff. Very likely, if we get to phase 2, we're going to instantly die, because the intermission does a boatload of damage.
Can people turn off whatever the hell?
Yeah, please turn that off. That's very annoying.
Do you take damage going in these circle things?
Yes, you do. This is the fire puddle that is there. And then the very edge of the room will have fire on it if it's like normal, so I'm going to pull the boss over here. Do we even know what causes those squares? Because that is kind of annoying on people.
It's the boomkin, the new boomkin form, it looks like, and people are copying it.
So these treants are the ones that... Okay, so the treants now also leave. Oh, that was the charge. I didn't notice how fast that was.
Res Majestus.
Yeah, res me, please. There are roots out. Be careful. Even though we can't target them, that's charge on you, Toth. So we haven't figured out how the roots yet, right? They're still just following somebody. Those orbs on the ground, those are the crit ones. Looks like there's just 4 of them. And this is the Raging Inferno. Obviously, we never got the roots to be attackable, so we have to figure out what to do with that.
Yeah, obviously it's the first pull. It's all good, but remember, healers want to heal those treants, so...
So, just to make sure, because the dungeon journal makes it seem like they're attackable and they're just following like Cenarius roots. So you're saying if you're getting followed, you should just go run to the roots and get rooted, and hopefully that'll spawn the new ones. Okay, if you get roots, do that.
I mean, I got rooted and they weren't attackable. I was just shapeshifting out of it.
I would... Yes, so the tree blossom is, or dream blossom is the seed of life in the middle. That's the 3 treants that spawn. We heal them to full, and they fully empower the middle. So unless the mechanic reads as we have to clear the roots of that before they're even attackable, I took it as we kill the roots, but we just can't heal those roots until after we clear the fire on them. But I may have misinterpreted that.
It's also a face and a cauldron down if you want to get food buff.
So, I mean, this time around, just we'll heal the treants first. I will not kill the raid with the charge this time, because I was dumb. And then if you get a root, we'll test both ways. Just stand there and let the root touch you. Don't try to shapeshift out of it. See if it spawns anything we can kill. If it is, kill it. If not, we just need to get the middle 100% so we can just try to clear it and test that theory. I think it probably makes it more. I'll probably go clockwise because there's a little more space to our left. So this is you drop fire patches, so make sure you put those in nice places in your fire. This is charge 1.
Kill the trees.
Probably want to just run through this fire to where I took the charge to. He leaves fire on the ground when he charges, so I'll think of better ways to move him.
Flame protects the faithful.
Scalpel, I don't think you want to be standing in that.
These are the crit orbs. Try to make sure the boss doesn't get them melee. Center is at 100%. We should someone try to see if they can click it or get in it and see if it gives you a buff.
Not the same energy.
It's the same thing as normal. Say like I ran around and...
Here's the brambles.
So there's the brambles. Kill the brambles so the healers can heal it. We have like 5 energy, so it needs to be ASAP.
Res Brex too. Get more DPS.
We're about to die. Goodbye, everybody.
Any rally, anything you got?
Oh, it's 700k to everybody.
So I'm sorry, maybe I misunderstood that. What do I do when I have the roots? I just have to sit it for the 10 seconds?
No, so based on what we just found out, once the center has 100 energy, somebody clears on top of you, and then those roots are attackable. Until then, you just need to dodge them. Which I know kind of sucks as melee, because like if you're in melee, it's moving around a lot.
I didn't even know. Yeah, I had to pay more attention because I did not even see anything.
I think people were saying is probably expected. The fixate doesn't have like a hook; it just has eyes above your head. So just keep an eye out on it, like for like Gahoon, the Gahoonies. I think our movement was okay there, just unless people have other opinions on it. Considering there's the second pull. We should test this time. No 3 people. You want to be Rob, and then let's do Toasty and Mana. See if you can click the Seed of Life while it's not at 100. See if you can get the buff early. Because you guys took energy out of it, but then the Treant kept giving it energy.
I was mousing over it while they were charging it up, and it wasn't interactable.
Was it interactable at 100? Because it looked like you guys just ran over there.
At 100, like it turned into like an interact hand when you moused over it.
Alright, gotcha. This is Ignited Growth, and then we'll have Charge in a moment.
Everything burns, including you. Flame protects the
I'm not really paying attention. Is the Igniting Growth hitting the majority of the raid? Crit Orbs here, Crit Orbs here. There's one behind the boss, 2 behind the boss. We're gonna go over the fire here.
flame protects the faithful.
Crit Orbs again, be careful. One about to put on the boss. We're 100%, so group go. Drop Toasty Mana. And we gotta clear the roots, and then everyone just swap to the roots.
Protects the faithful.
Oh,
Crit Orbs here.
I interacted with it early, and so I can't do it now.
Someone else try.
I like bugged or something. I don't know what's going on. Rob and I have like a red line between us, but that's all.
Yeah, well. They said there was a bug in Heroic. I wonder if this is the bug they were referring to. And also the Crit Orbs, just realized the debuff you get is permanent. So I'm guessing if we get into Brambles through the Raging Inferno, I'm guessing that's when it would go away, because it seems like there's 5 every time. I'm guessing that's what killed a couple of the melee as well.
Yeah, it actually hurts even me to have 2 stacks.
Tanks, we can get away decently. I got up to 4, but the 4th one did like 900k damage to me. And there's no way for those treants to move faster, is there?
I'm gripping them in. Oh, you mean like the friendly ones?
The friendly ones running to the center, yeah.
Have you tried like Tiger's Lusting or Life Gripping them? I don't know, maybe that makes them go faster.
I've been Tiger's Lusting myself for the charge. Shoe there. Or Zalia, rather.
Yeah, Zalia. There he is.
I think this time range or melee try to get the crit orbs on the outside of the boss. We'll move them a little closer in. So range can try to get the ones that are closer to the middle of the board, just so we can spread out that debuff. And then same thing again, we'll do Rob Toasty Mana on the first group. If one of you has roots, they'll call it out, and we will get somebody else in. anything. Something on those treants is kickable, by the way. Oh, you have the boss.
Or use like Moose Speed's grip, see if we move the treants faster.
No, they run pretty fast. They are in fire at the moment.
They are
so-
grippable.
It's good to know, right?
Just have
They are
to test.
rescuable.
Crit orbs, crit orbs, crit orbs. Go over the fire here. We need to test it. I'm gonna taunt early on the next one, see if it snapshots to you or not.
I'm
Oh,
red.
yeah, I think it could probably fix it on me, but never know.
88 crit orbs here. Some on the outside of the boss. Yeah, it stays to you, so it's safe to taunt really. Alright, so we're at the point now where it's... I'm gonna move the boss closer actually, just because there's not really a reason not to at the moment. He doesn't charge again.
Like nothing happened.
I clicked it, and then there was a circle around you, Ray, and
Yeah,
then
big
Somebody
green
has
circle.
one.
And it just went away, like nothing happened.
yeah, as soon
There's
as
one
the
on shoe
circle,
behind the boss right now.
If you walk out of that circle, it just turns off.
Yeah.
Okay,
So do we... How big is the circle? Can you post a picture? Because I haven't seen it, obviously.
It's like 3 times the size of like a healing rain.
It's about the size of a Master Spell.
It's like this inner circle. It's smaller than that from the center.
Have someone tried to like run over with the green, kind of like green chain over a roots thingy? Kind of like Nelthur is?
The problem we're running into is they get the buff, and then it just goes away, and it's not doing anything. Because on one of the second pull, we did get someone walk over the roots, and it made them attackable.
I've seen it going on someone, and they're just not moving. Like, I see a person with the circle.
I think this time, the 3 of you, like Rob, just call it out. Just Rob, you click first. If you get a green circle,
And where am I running once I click it, just so we're on the same page?
just stand in place. We want to see how it... If it gives you a green circle under your foot, and then have Toasty click it second, just call it out.
Oh.
See if your circle goes away, and he gets a new one, or if you both have it, and have Mana click third.
Okay.
So
And then-
based on the dungeon journal, it's the 3 people click it, the third person gets the circle. And what it doesn't say, but what I think is happening is that if 2 people separate too far, it'll snap the chain. So like one person needs to stay in the middle, the second person needs to move out a little bit, and the third person needs to position to drop it on top of the roots.
I do agree with that assessment. That's what I was leaning towards, but I'd like to see possibly how that circle works. And then the next question follow up to that is, if that is how it works, is the third person the only one clearing, or is, as you guys kind of like do imagine like a radar line, like sweep around the whole center, do you clear everything that all of you touch, or just where the person that's on the outside?
The dungeon journal seems to insinuate it's only the third person. The dungeon journal says the final player in the bond, specifying 3 beforehand. The final person in the bond expels emerald magic, dousing burning ground and scorching roots, draining energy from the seed of life. So there's several sets of 3 that people can do. But like it seems like the third person is intended to be the person with the circle.
I think that's what happened to me the first pull by accident. We didn't know what was going on.
Alright, well, now we can test more and figure it out. Make sure these treants, they should be kickable on one of their casts, so they're also stunnable.
Flame protects the faithful.
Red orbs here, there's a couple on the outside. Forgot to move them actually a little closer. We can hit some. And across the fire here, be careful. crit orbs again here soon. They don't stack, by the way, so it is something that you want to
I
try.
am clicking the middle. I am not moving. Toasty next.
I've clicked.
Mana next.
So you all have circles, it shows me.
Yeah, so Toasty's the one making the circle for me that I can
Ryan's
move.
making the circle for me.
Somebody go stand on Kaori so we get these roots.
Okay, so I feel like the one that Mana saw was the range before the chain snaps.
Yeah, so we all see a range before the chain snaps. We all have our own little range that we have to chain it with.
Stay with them, okay.
Somebody else want to try it? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm just stupid and missing
Can you
something.
click it before 100%?
I understand.
No.
No. I understand what Chicken's saying. So you each get a ring. That is your distance ring. If the person you're attached to goes outside of that ring, the whole link is broken and we don't have the mechanic.
Yes.
But the third person.
Yeah, it's to me it seemed so the circle. I thought the circle was the expelling thing that like comes to the ground, but it's not. It is the range thing, like you just said.
Yeah, and I, as the third person, have a range. Like Toasty has a circle around him that I can't leave, and while I'm in that circle and running around, I can clear fire.
I took the clip of it if you want to see.
And the most important thing is that the third person can also clear the roots. Like I think that's the top priority.
Yeah, but I mean,
that pull.
Yes, it is, and I was trying to move towards the boss, and it broke. So.
Yeah, that pull we were just trying to see how this circle was.
Yeah. Another question I have is, can more than one group of people do the seed at the same time? Like, can you have 2 sets of 3 doing it at the same time and have like 2 different links? Or just doing the second group break the first person's link?
Okay, so the circle you see, Toasty, is Rob's. You don't see your own circle.
Yeah, you just see the circle you have to stay in.
Interesting.
You personally.
All right. Do we want to do the same group and just you guys go in a line from the center to the boss, because we should have the roots there to see if that works effectively.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
And then afterwards, once we have the root spawn, the 3 of you just go clockwise together to try to clear more stuff.
I was watching that, Toasty.
Sorry.
Ray testing orb.
I am like properly streaming, so is Mana.
I am as well.
But that's on a delay. Oh yeah, you know what I can do?
Everything burns, including you.
So when we get over there after the last charge, Skull seems to be like where we were ending up. Try to put the roots, if you are targeted with it, at Skull.
So I was just able to click it now. Like I have a circle right now.
Yeah, so it does look like it's interactable before.
Okay, that's
you,
good to
you
know.
stay there, Chicken. Just stay right there. And now you're the third person.
There's the
Rob.
brambles.
Brambles are up. Go ahead and kill those. Rob, try to move closer to Nana. She's almost out of your circle. Yeah, perfect. Look at that. That's excellent. Oh, I'm so dumb.
I never clicked though, so why am I in this?
I mean, you must have. You ran up to it, Rob. Did you not click?
I don't think I did.
I mean, you ran up to it.
Healers have to heal those roots.
Please, yeah, heal the roots now. So we should be able to make progress here.
This thing is 10 million now.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's about to be... So everyone has to be in this. Get in this, and so you don't just immediately die. This goes for 10 seconds. After this ends, the boss will get a... I'm going to pull him back to this corner over here, Toth. Oh, you got a charge. Yeah, over here. Then we'll... Crit orbs here as well on the outside. Oh, the buff did not drop. I have charge here. Careful.
Bask in the purity of fire. Stand and burn. Everything burns, including you.
It's a little path right here, Toth. We did it.
I think
gone.
each click drains a specific amount of energy from the thing.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, the way it reads almost is the third person in the chain is the one clearing stuff, and they're the one actually draining the energy from it by clearing stuff. That's how it reads to me.
Could be both.
I mean, I think we have obviously a much better idea of what it does now than we did even 10 minutes ago, so... If it's clickable early, obviously...
Yeah, it's like we can get in position early, I think.
It's not going to be as much now compared to later, but you get a 4-minute debuff when you click it, so if you have 2 groups go first... I mean, you might have 2 groups go in between each Inferno to get more space.
I'm
not quite sure.
Double checking. You get the debuff when you click it, but it doesn't have a time. You get the timer on the debuff when you break the chain. Obviously, that doesn't matter right now, but
Yeah. So, how about this time, just so Rob can focus on healing, because we break the roots out, and you said someone said it was like 10 million healing we have to do.
Yeah. I just went pretty hard in a single target just now.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of AoE we haven't gotten to, but we'll worry about that later. Do you want to do Chicken, Mana, and Toasty? You guys want to do that?
I'm still not super sure on what I'm supposed to be doing in it.
So when you get the buff, you see the circle you have to stay in, and you just want to keep moving towards, stay in that circle, but towards wherever, if you're the second person, where the third person is going. If you're the first person, the circle's on the seed, you just stay inside that circle and just move with your team as they go. And the third person, if you were that, you're clearing, you're staying within the circle of the second person.
Alright, so you're building a bucket brigade?
Exactly, yeah,
Basically,
like a fire
yeah.
bucket brigade.
I have a hard time seeing when the trance spawn. Can someone...
Yes,
yeah, we can call it.
I can tell you. It's about 15 seconds in, but I can mention it.
Maybe just to ping where they are.
Generally be right under the boss.
It's the attitude of it.
Also, Steve, Windrush makes them move faster to the middle.
Oh, nice.
Yes, you see them right now. Scalpel, they're gonna die and then become friendly. Now.
That was the wrong fucking cast.
I did the same thing. It's the one I got taunt here.
Those things got healed up super fast.
Flame protects the faithful.
These are crit orbs here.
Everything burns.
Try to go across the fire here.
I don't understand what killed me.
We got
Fire.
rooted
Oh, it's
by the guy with the vines.
Someone clicked, that wasn't me. It's Rob,
Okay.
Chicken, and Toasty.
Click.
I think it's probably just bugs in the
Yeah, it's probably just that you're in the center. It's choosing you for part of the mechanic. Those brambles are way out there. Try to keep clearing. Go counterclockwise.
Yeah, y'all should try to keep clearing stuff.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so you're the third
Kurt
person in
Orb's
the
here.
chain. You're blowing the green.
Res, Scalpel or UT to get a healer up.
Yeah, we have these roots. Need them healed. We're probably not going to make it though, because they're at 0.
Any off healing?
I believe
I'm
in you
helping,
all.
damn it.
I believe in the healers.
We live 2 pulses.
Alright. Check the healing on that.
Please don't. I didn't do it.
I can swap healer to help out, see if we can see more of the fight.
Sure,
No, I don't
yeah,
think
that's fine. I mean, there's not really much of a difference. It's either we pass the mechanic or we just fail, because it'll just one-shot us. I think the lines there were really good. Like, we went all the way out to, like, here from the center. Like, it was a very big line, which was awesome. But now that they know what to do, it'll be easier to just clear a bunch of stuff.
And it even like indicates like if the line's close to breaking that isn't yours, it'll be like between
Red,
green,
yeah.
orange, and red. Like if it's red, you're about to break it.
Just so we don't possibly risk Rob getting it again, see if I know you were standing close to the center, Rob, but try to stand further outside, see if that's why it's causing that.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I mean, I didn't have the debuff, so yeah, I don't know. I'll just go further away, I guess.
This is why we're here, to test these nuances and stuff.
That druid buff for the chance. That's respawning soon, Scalpel. You know.
Everything burns, including you. Flame protects the faithful.
Crit orbs here.
Can healers take the crit orbs during the roots? God damn it.
Yeah, they just...
Okay, yeah. It's the 3 closest when you click it.
Okay, crit orbs here. Somebody with the roots needs to go towards... Jinkies, go towards the center so you can get cleared.
Scalpel's the third person.
Scalpel's the third.
Oh, well, shit.
When you're done healing.
Here, they're up outside.
Hit the bramble thing with 9 mil health.
Oh, wow, we actually cleared a ton of space. Keep clearing. Crit orbs here. Crit orbs here. Try to let healers get these.
There's a lot of space you can clear with that.
Holy shit.
I mean, that's really good.
Good job, team.
Okay, well, we're not there yet. Get in this. Get in this.
Yep, besides the angel form.
Yo, I wasn't ready for that. I was celebrating.
Flipper friend down.
We're gonna start over here, and we're just gonna go back. Oh, charging right away.
We're gonna get more ads here. We need to kill these. And, like,
I was saying, let's go back the other way, but this is
they
fine.
spawned back here as you move the boss.
I got him. I'm bringing him over.
Looks like they spawn from
Res
where you
Scalpel,
charged
Res
from.
Scalpel. Yeah. Kick. Kill the ads so we can get the healing shit going. Scalpel, you have a res.
Yeah, just making sure we're safe.
It's all good. I'm just excited.
Bringing the
Surprised
boss
we
back.
made
The
it.
boss is coming back to Skull. Yes, I just got
Healing ads.
I just had ads plus boss hit me for 400k. We were just a little jumbled there is all. I think when after that, if the clearing went that well, we should just go back the way they cleared instead of continuing the way we were going.
Everything burns, including you.
Clear team did really, really well though.
Depending on the cadence of the fight.
If you want to collect
Like
just names.
Just like if it does the 3 closest when you click, just say something when you click. I was kiting roots away from the group, and I was just there like a second after you all clicked.
Every ember.
There is a mech that I don't know if people are paying attention to, but it's called Igniting Growth. It goes on people randomly, and it basically drops a lot of fire unless you're standing next to existing fire. Like if you're standing next to existing fire, you basically don't drop shit. But if you're not near existing fire, you pretty much like spam drop fire puddles. I put a weak aura in the chat if you want to have a thing that pops up for it, but
Thank you.
Thank you.
I certainly do.
Melee, less likely to have to worry about that because we keep the boss near the edge, so you're always near fire.
I mean, even I'm getting the
Yeah.
debuff.
I mean, I'm getting the debuff too. It's just we're always standing next to the wall, so it's little puddles. We want to do the same group, Toasty, Chicken, Mana. Just have you 3 in the middle when you're ready to click.
Yeah, sure.
Just make sure you call it out. Just count it down and be like, I'm clicking in 3, 2, 1. That way, if anyone else is in the middle, they know to get out of the way.
I usually click it around the second charge, I think it is.
Yeah, just count it down so people don't have an issue missing it. A lot of people are moving there, and they may be moving through the center for some safety, since there's no fire there.
Healer ads.
So it's on the whole raid.
Seems like it goes on a lot of people, yes.
Yeah. So Igniting Growth is in the whole raid, it looks like.
Flame protects the faithful.
Crit orbs here. Going across the fire here.
Maybe clicking it soon after the charge.
Crit orbs again.
Bramble.
Oh, brambles are up, get those.
Is that an okay time for the bramble to proc?
Sure. It's not going to be the worst thing. I'll
Do we
bring the boss
GS the
back.
Bramble this time?
We have time. We actually have tons of time right now. There's not another charge, so the next mechanic, there are crit orbs here, and then it will be being in this thing to not die. Get these crit orbs.
Seed is going away now.
Get in, get
Oh,
in,
that's
get
a
in.
ton of stuff. You got like 8 energy, but yes, very soon be in this. Toast, we're just gonna go counterclockwise. We're gonna go the way they cleared.
This thing in the middle has collision. It's so stupid.
I didn't realize that.
And remember,
I saw a Mercy
ad
ult.
spawning.
Very exciting.
Also, there needs to be a new set of 3 people that are doing the link, so we have a debuff now.
The Stu, Zalia, Oregano, and Rob, just because we've done it. Crit orbs here. Oh yeah, these debuffs don't go away. Shell, can you immune these debuffs?
Restos,
My AMS
UT,
weapon, I get
SUT.
crit.
Bask in the purity.
Be near fire, be near fire. Charge here soon.
Feed the flame.
These are roots, so be ready to, hopefully we'll get them out soon.
Everything
We're in the next second, probably start now.
Is it Zalia first? Click.
Just 3 of you be in the center and click it. And as soon as you have lines, whoever's third needs to go to that's Oregano's third. Go to the roots.
Oregano's
Brambles
third,
are
yeah.
up.
Res me. I wasn't paying attention.
Res.
Just grab one to break your links. Just walk around the room and clear stuff, Oregano.
Protects the faithful.
You can go deeper in, like because you're with me. That wasn't too bad for like YOLOing it, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, we actually need a lot less space than I originally thought.
Yeah, you can kind of. It almost looks like you can just keep like one half of the room clear and just use it the whole fight. Because
We
it
should
just
still-
encroaches in from the edge at all times, anyways.
True, but we want as much space as we can going into P2. Since P2 there is no more clearing. But there's no charge. There's just other mechanics that we like error denial. So that was really good pull, so.
It's just going to be a whole DPS boss to push right after you do a clear, then? Yay.
Probably yes. Well, so based on so it's 3 charges, and then you have their Inferno, and after his 3rd Raging Inferno, he immediately does an intermission. So you're gonna want to push right before he does his Raging Inferno, because otherwise you have to deal with the Inferno and then 16 seconds of 260k DTPS on everyone in the raid. But excellent pull. We do that again. We have a chance of getting to the intermission. And the intermission, at least as far as I'm aware, is at 40% or his 3rd Raging Inferno cast. So when we get to 40%, whatever you have left in the tank to just survive, you need to use, because the raid will be taking over 4 million damage a second for 16 seconds. Yeah, it's 133k fire damage every 0.5 seconds to everybody in the raid for 16 seconds.
See you guys at the graveyard.
Ads are spawned here.
Everything burns, including you. Flame protects the faithful.
Pull them slightly in the middle here, Toth, so crit orbs are easy to get. Here, crit orbs.
So who's the first rate's Mana? Who else? Chicken.
Mana, chicken, toasty.
Usually grab it. After the charge, I look a bit. Grandma's in the middle.
I don't see the roots.
They're in the middle.
They're already out.
They're already out. Yeah, just keep clearing, keep clearing. Crit orbs here. Careful, careful.
Kill the bramble.
Was the tree skillable when they were like live healing middle?
Yeah.
I think the charge is what killed them. But like technically you could keep healing them and keep getting energy.
Crit orbs here. Make sure we collect these. There's some on the far side of the boss.
I can do that next one.
I don't know if it's necessary to, because we did clear a lot of the room, which is the energy they had.
This is more
Res
than
toasty.
enough.
I can full clear.
Get in. We probably should have moved the boss slightly closer, Toth. That was...
It's a big hitbox, melee hitting for me.
Brax, you got baited by the healing CDs.
Yeah, I saw that AMC and thought I was in it.
Yeah.
I tried to Pac-Man the crit orbs. Don't do that.
Heads.
I'll move them slightly back then, actually. Crit orbs here. Melee get the outside ones, range try to get the inside ones.
small circle did over 1 million damage to me.
Bask in the purity.
That dot is no joke.
The orbs can spawn on top of you, so I got spawned 3 orbs instantly one shot.
Yeah, the dot also is affected by the
Group 2 can go
debuff.
now if you're on the middle.
So, because I got hit I had a 350k dot on me.
The roots are near the boss, like in the middle of the boss.
Brambles up.
Let's start clearing. I'll be the outside link.
Good luck, Toth.
Make sure you're focused on the bramble.
Toth?
I mean, he had 1,000% fizz damage taken increase.
He's a Death Knight.
Crit orbs.
Sure.
Yeah, it's important to notice when you have the line, like, the outside clears, right? So, like, you went, but I can't go because there's poop. So he's gonna be like, you always got a back clear? It's like Mario Sunshine, bro.
Are you saying one of the 3 people in the second team was like
Yeah,
doing something wrong, or
Yeah, like, I just couldn't go any further.
shouldn't you just run into the bad shit and it clears it?
It wasn't. That's why I was saying.
Only the third person clears.
Okay.
Yeah, they'll have like a green, like, not flamethrower, but
The third person is like shooting green breast from their mouth, and that is what you clear with.
it's like a Mistweaver ability. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, when you drank your tea and shot all the stuff out of your mouth, yeah.
It looks like Dream Breath from
Evokers as well. It's very similar to that. I think for crit orbs, people really need to prioritize if you don't have a debuff to get one. Because 3 stacks is probably just going to kill anybody that's not a tank instantly.
Yeah, like I typed in chat, you can't be between ranged or melee, or otherwise you just get RNG'd like I did and just have 3 orbs spawn on top of you and just one-shot you.
Yeah, because the debuff does not go away in phase 1, but they don't spawn in phase 2, so... Adds her up scalpel.
Protects the faithful.
We keep creating all this fire.
It's part of the mechanic, sadly. Not much you can do with it. Group 1, be ready.
Taking out of the charge.
So it's the first person who clicks, and then it's like you can like run over.
Crit orbs here.
Yeah. I didn't
Like
get the
there was a
Rambles.
little green circle on Chicken after he clicked, and then Shu ran into that green circle and got it, and then I ran into Shu's little green circle and got it.
Okay, well that's nice to know. I'm gonna move him
It's like
slightly
a
this
tiny
way.
circle. Oh, we broke it.
Crit orbs
Do I
here.
have a circle again or no?
If you don't have any crit
I
orbs, please get
see.
it.
Oh yeah, I see the circle. Yeah. And if you break the chain, you can actually remend the chain to someone else.
Change the people too.
Oh, yeah, we have the debuff though, so we can't Shu. Needed to be.
It's fine. Get in the green circle. In the circle, please.
What's interesting is the seed in the middle still has life, so technically, you could whenever the next roots spawn, you can just instantly break them.
Who is our next group? Does anyone have the debuff right now? Oh, sure he does. It'll be Toasty, Oregano, and Rob.
Takes a while for the root to spawn now.
Fire here towards the outside.
Should try to start it now.
So the roots are spawning.
I'm pulling the roots towards the center-ish.
I clicked.
I don't think there's any reason to wait that long at all.
Arch here.
Somebody's got the flamethrower. Rye has it.
Oh, the roots
Rob,
are right
turn around. Rob, turn around and get the roots.
There you go.
These are crit orbs here. Crit orbs here. And they just keep clearing whenever you can. I trust in our healers, I believe. You have 2 energy. You better off heal this if you can. Oh, be in this, be in this, be in this.
Be in what? We didn't heal.
Close. We were so close. I mean, that was tough to heal that.
I wasn't healing
like
anything,
8
so
seconds.
yeah, I
It had
assumed that flamethrower thing.
99.2%.
Alright, which evoker didn't off heal?
I was the edge, sorry.
I was in the line. Try not to fuck that up. Toth has a work call.
Yeah, I see. We can get one more pull on, or we can just take like a couple minute break. I don't care which. Obviously, that was the best pull we had all night, or all day. Not night.
Discovering those little green circles was the final piece of the puzzle.
Yeah.
Can I get a port to Orgrimmar so I can grab that new healer trinket, please?
You could do it again, get 3 new people in the line.
Yeah, if we want
Yeah,
to do
3
that.
people that have never done it can do it.
Get some melee in there. Let's do Shu, Steve, and Shell.
If you only do it 3 times, I bet melee never do it.
You probably
Probably not.
You
but,
probably only do it with range.
Yeah, you only need 9
people. Ranged and some healers, probably. Yeah.
If the taunt swapping's not super bad, 2 tanks could probably slip in. I don't know.
No, you would not have a tank to it. We, because the boss leaves fire after he charges, and then you have to reposition, we didn't just have to stand there, so we kind of make the link really hard to move around. Let's do one more pull. Then, yeah, Shu, Steve, and Shell just go in just so you can kind of see what it does.
Sorry, I'm coming back right now.
It's fine.
Guardians, protect me. Everything burns, including you. Flame protects
Crit
the
orbs here.
faithful.
Get ready for charge. We're going across the fire.
Here's one. Middle.
I have the bramble, so I don't know if I can do the thing.
Yeah, just do it. They'll immediately spawn it. Up somebody else got it.
Shoot, why did you
shoot?
Hey,
So
bro,
things
someone run on Shoes and get the 3rd chain again.
Oh, I got
Critical
the
too.
thing. Sorry.
It's fine. Just clear stuff. Good. Just so this is just so people
Here,
can
you have
see.
to stay with him. We'll clear the middle a little bit and it should be fine.
Alright, and then we just heal up here and then be in the circle.
Alright, we can. I'm gonna break
Crit
chains.
orbs, crit orbs. If you don't have a stack, please get one. Everyone in.
There's oregano, so we can kill the ads.
Guardians, protect me.
Crit orbs here. Try to, if you don't have a stack, get one.
Everything burns, including you. Bask in the purity of
I'm gonna be out of the middle here. Don't put fire in the middle.
Group 2, just anybody go at this point. We're going to be having a
Wait
charge
until
here
after
soon.
the growth and go. The group 2 can go now.
everything burns, including you.
We should have roots out somewhere if we can clear them. Perfect. All right, there you go. Last charge here, and now I'm gonna
Kill the bramble, suspicious for down people.
Oh fuck! I broke it. I'm sorry.
It's whatever. And everybody heal this thing when it spawns.
These are crit orbs. I'm gonna move the boss in slightly. Try to get these if you have low stacks.
Each breath feeds the flame.
And then just be in this circle. Yeah, we're gonna be completely out of space here. Looks like 3 people can click and clear after this is over. I'm gonna take the charge out into fire. You have a life cocoon, Meg?
No, who's having roots?
I can see in the ground. You don't see that?
I don't know.
He's angled.
The third person needs to get the buff from
Yeah.
Rome.
Pass it
It's
to
on
Scalpel. Scalpel, go.
This is fire going on the ground. I'm actually, we have space now. If you guys are going out, yeah, perfect.
Everything burns, including you.
Out of energy?
Flame protects
That's fine. We cleared
the
enough.
faithful.
You're gonna need to
Crit
die so you have
orbs.
energy to clear the last route.
Everything burns, including you.
I'm gonna have to look into it. I am dropping stacks of the debuff that gives you extra damage from that orb. But we can die though. This is a really good pull.
And something else to keep in mind will be a higher item level than what we're scaled to for this. You'll probably do this fight 6th or 5th.
Alright, take 1 to 2 minute break and then we'll do wall across. I'll be right back 1 second.
Boss is spawning like right now, so